Good morning. Me and Tim just had one hellacious camping evening. I have no idea what time it is, but I see the sun cutting through the fog over here. We started off both in the back of the truck, sleeping bags and bug nets, but eventually the mosquitoes it got so hot in there, and the mosquitoes were just attracted to it, that we both couldn't take anymore. I couldn't take the heat. And I know that eventually it was driving Tim nuts, so I got out, and I laid on the ground. And bug net over me, with a bug shirt on, wrapped up, and still just hundreds of mosquitoes I don't know where they're coming from, but bzzz in your ears all night. So I decided to stuff toilet paper in my ears. Wasn't getting hit, but it's so loud. So then Tim got fed up and started making a move in the middle of the night, and somehow has made his way into the truck cab. Now that day has broken and there's still a mist around, they're gone, but they're still inside of the truck. So is Tim. Let's take a look and see how he's doing. Tim? Tim, you okay? Tim, are you okay? People back home want to know if you've made it through the night.
I just need a little more sleep.
You just need a little more sleep? Because I can set you up in the back. It's nicer. And I'll be quiet. What do you think? Silence from the big man. Looks like old Timmy found himself a new sleeping spot. You feeling any better?
I never felt bad. Always positive, always feeling good. That's the way of life, the way of Maine. That's right.
I think we need a little campfire coffee. What do you say, Tim? First thing you gotta do is find some of the old ashes, the old coals, and get some newspaper going. Next step is to get some smaller twigs around that area. Then you gotta light it at all different angles and get it going from different sides. Eventually, she'll take off and we'll add some larger pieces. The bigger pieces have been added. And now even some larger ones. Now we'll just let her keep going and let her die down until we get a good coal base to put some coffee on that. Starting to boil. It's browning up. Just pull yourself a little out. Don't forget to put the lid back on. Maybe add a little creamer, sugar, whatever you like. We use Garelic Farms. And that's all it takes to enjoy yourself a nice hot cup of morning coffee. Morning. How you doing?
In the early morning, when the birds are chirping and Mr. Robin goes to get that early worm, and the dew just begins to dissipate off the grass, there's nothing more I enjoy than John Mess camping classic coffee. Subtle, rich aroma, great taste, full of fiber. With John Mess Campfire Classic Coffee, the day's only just begun.